Hey everybody, Paramount here, coming at you with an unboxing video. We got a great package in the mail today. It's finally here. I've been talking about this on stream a few times. We finally got my Scuf 4PS in the mail today. But before we unbox that, we're going to take a look at my Scuf One, which I've actually had for maybe 6 months now. Scuf is like an incredible company. I love these controllers. They've got the paddles on the back, which they are most known for. This keeps you from having to remove your fingers from the analog sticks while like jump shotting and drop shotting, all those types of things that require you to hit a button and use the analog stick at the same time. So these paddles keep you from having to move your finger, and it keeps you more accurate while doing those kind of shots. They kind of black out these controls because you don't really need them. Then you got the trigger stops, which are very helpful. Keeps you from having to pull the trigger all the way down so you can shoot a lot faster. Keeps you from overshooting your shots and without like having to go all the way down. So with that, we're gonna go into the Scuf 4PS that I got today. All I did was cut this little part out, and then we are going to go right into it. This will be my first time seeing the controller too. In the top, we've got some analog sticks. These came free. It was kind of a deal that Scuf was doing when I ordered this. We've got all different variations of the different analog sticks, because these are all interchangeable. You can just put the lock and key mechanism on there and remove the analog stick and swap it out for one of these if you want. I like the green sticks. They originally have black sticks on this, but I'm not a huge fan of the black sticks, so I went green. So I've got all green on there. And then we're not here for the analog sticks, obviously. We're here for the Scuf 4PS. So we're going to slide this out of the box. Get this box out of here. We got the Scuf 4PS professional gaming controller. This has been long awaited. I've waited for maybe a month to get this. They've been backed up on their orders. It's been a long time. Talks about some more information of how you can customize the controller, customize the color, the infinity locks. You got the removable analog sticks, the trigger extenders, which is different because the trigger extenders are not on the Infinity One because you don't really need it. It's kind of a bigger controller. You wouldn't want the trigger down here. But on the PS4, it's definitely more comfortable, I would say. So we're going to go ahead and pull this out. We're going to open up the box finally. We got a nice little box here. We got our manual. And in here, we have the new Scuf 4PS Nadeshot edition. Look at that. That is beautiful. We've got the 100% military grip, which is not something that you could do on the Infinity One because the trigger stops are set up differently. So in order to get the trigger stops, I had to get partial pro grip, which is actually comfortable. I like it. And then partial military grip. But I like the design of the military grip, and it's just as comfortable. So I went and got 100% military grip on the 4PS. The 4PS has two paddles, unlike the 4PS, the Infinity One, because the Infinity One, it had like a deal where you could get all four paddles for free, but it wasn't really needed. You only need two. I don't know why you would need to. I don't know why you would need all four, because X and Y, like, think about how often you use those. When you're hitting X, you just move your hand and hit X, and then you're reloading, so it's not like you can shoot anything anyway. You don't need your hand on the analog stick. And then Y is just to switch weapons. That's a quick movement. So you don't really need to use these. You can if you want to, but I don't think I've ever used X and Y on this, other than maybe zombies. I was trying to just be able to aim and shoot while rebuilding barriers, so I used X. But other than that, there's really not much of a need for it. So we've got the Scuf Infinity 4 FPS. We've got the extended triggers, which are pretty sick. We've got the trigger stops on here, which is a lot different than the on the Xbox One's Infinity One controller. And then I've got the long domed on the right side and the short concave on the left side. That's kind of how I have it on this, but I had the medium domed on the Infinity One because I wasn't for sure that I wanted the long yet, but the longer the better, I think. So you can it's more accurate for aiming and stuff like that. The grips on the analog sticks themselves are really nice, so you're not going to slip off. And to help with that, I've got Gamer Grip, which actually Scuf sells. You put it on your hand, and your grip is insane because your hands are not going to sweat, and you can really get a good grip on the controller. You don't have to worry about slipping while shooting. And then we've got the original triggers on here if I wanted to replace these and get rid of the extended triggers. And then we've got the Scuf key, which will adjust the trigger stops. And then this is to open up the grips if I wanted to switch out the grips, but I don't really see a need to on this controller. I'll probably end up just using this thing on my Xbox One controller because sometimes I like to switch out the trigger stops. It's probably a good move. Other than that, we got the lock and key mechanism. All you got to do is put this on the controller right here. It locks into the little notches on the analog sticks, and then you can swap them out real quick. Other than that, that's about it. We got some more analog sticks. I might test out some of these others if I need to, but that's about it. So YouTube, we'll catch you guys later.